is Nomsa Munyeza. I'll be sharing on my experiences in line with my internship objectives I met at the Dubai Festival City Hotel. At the beginning of my internship, I came up with goals for myself to reach and internship objectives. I will now mention and explain on my objectives and how I managed to handle each objectives and successfully reach my goals. I will start on demanding guests. These are the most common guests which you find in Dubai because of the lifestyle you find there, but they do come with a lot of challenges, such as they can be very specific on the type of room and floor they want it on despite room availability. As a hotelier, especially the person handling the guest, it is important to try by all means to please the guest. So the first option is to give the guest what they have asked for. But if there is no room availability, upgrading them and giving them complimentary breakfast is always the next best option. The result when you do this is you make the guests feel special and they will turn from the most demanding guests to happy guests. This will also make the guests know that you prioritize them. The next topic I will deal on is opera. This is a system used in most hotels. This system helps the hotel function better in terms of keeping internal information and working more efficient. This system needs time and patience to be able to use it. You also need to be familiar with the internal signs of communication of the organization. Efficiency and accuracy is achieved by using the system and also privacy among the hotel. With this system, you need to be very careful because this is where colleagues check in and check out their money. The hospitality industry is where you should be able to work and handle pressure while from customers and work colleagues. These are some of the pressures from your workmates. Being given a lot of work and responsibilities to do within a short period of time. Finishing people's tasks, all these can be hard to handle and it can be very hard to keep focused. But the best way is to understand and deliver the tasks you're meant to do and being helpful to get the job done. These are the challenges you face from your customers. Dissatisfied guests. This is the biggest problem and pressure you will receive because you'll have to put your emotions aside and not take comments too personal, but focus on delivering good service and meeting guest satisfaction. Failing to handle pressure can lead to guests leaving your organization and not returning. Therefore, the business will go down, and this can lead to standards depreciating. The next topic is skills. I observed many skills, such as interacting with different types of guests, adapting to different cultures, and being able to provide personalized service to guests. Coming up with new ideas as departments in order to attract different types of guests, and the importance of consistent learning about the organization so that you can sell it better. However, I would like to learn how each department work hand in hand to provide a unique service and still make their profits, and how standards are kept on the benchmark without compromising is something I'm very interested in knowing and understanding. I would also like to learn on how operations work and being one in charge of operations with several responsibilities you will have. And lastly, how crucial the food and beverage department and the hotel side are important. Those are my objectives and how I tackled it. Therefore, I would say it is always important to have targets because it will keep you focused and driven to do your best. Objectives are also give the advantage to be able to assess yourself and see if you manage to reach your goals. My self-assessment. Some roads in life are not the easiest, but they are there to sharpen you and to prepare you for the future. I would say my internship was not the easiest, but I would say it taught me to persevere and not to always complain, but to come up with a solution. This experience showed me I could conquer battles that seemed impossible, but it definitely helped me become a better hospitality student. The first and second month, I started in July. This was the hardest month. Everything was new. The knowledge I thought I knew turned out to be nothing in the big world. But this encouraged me and gave me the drive to know more like my colleagues knew and become relevant in the hospitality industry. Being the youngest in my department was very scary and overwhelming, but I took this to my advantage to ask more questions as I got more comfortable with people. I faced problems, but yet again, I knew I was at work and I had a goal. So I learned to improve my communication skills with people, and I also learned to show interest in people's cultures in order to make it easier for me to communicate with them and get help. I started learning how Crown Plaza operates and the rules. The repetition I understood, and it became part of me. I also learned not to have a negative attitude. Slowly but surely, I managed to grasp things. I was given a task list that I had to do as the guest relation agent. And at first, I felt so much pressure and I thought I could not do it. But as time passed, I was getting there and I could do most of the tasks alone without help from my supervisor. And my supervisor was proud of me because I could trust and deliver the work on time. Lastly, the third and the last month, things actually got tougher in terms of workload and responsibilities. I worked harder and focused more because hospitality is a passion and I knew nothing could stop me from excelling and being the best. I must say, I felt like giving up, but I realized if I do not push myself, I'm leaving room for someone else to pick up what I started. So I decided to push on and have a positive attitude. As the months went by, you become more excited because it is the things I learned every day. I would see myself doing tasks I never thought I would do. By the end of the internship, I had achieved all my goals and taking knowledge and applying it. As I held my certificate, I realized that I accomplished my goals and I definitely learned something I can apply in the future at school or at work. Thank you very much for listening.